From the strange pits dug in Algeria to the human-like creature standing in the gallery of a house in France, there are many such remote locations in our world where something or the other is surely happening, which is quite difficult to explain. Today we once again welcome you in videos, viewers. The first thing on our list is present in Antarctica. These are the icy mountains of Antarctica, which you are now seeing via satellite view. But hidden among these mountains is such a terrifying face about which some people believe that it is the face of Antarctica's harsh conditions is hiding here. This natural formation naturally took the shape of a God-sized human face, and the remaining effect was completed by the shadow. One eye closed, nose, lips, and forehead, everything formed exactly like someone made it intentionally. But this natural formation did not form recently. Even in Earth's 2009 historical satellite images talking about its size, this face from top to bottom is about 1 kilometer long and 500 meters wide. It is located in such a remote location in Antarctica that no human has ever stepped foot here. Our next location is an island in Bahamas, which is called Bullock Harbor. This place is famous for its clean beaches, but beneath the waves of this water are hidden some plane wrecks, each of which has its own story. People come here to dive and see these plane wrecks. This plane spotted on Earth crashed here on July 10th, 1997. This plane, called C-402, fell into the water just before reaching the runway. At the time of the crash, there was 1 pilot and 7 passengers on board. Luckily, everyone survived. Just 2 kilometers from the runway, the pilot had reported brake failure. In that condition, if he had tried to land on the runway, maybe no life would have been saved. This plane had been underwater since 1997, but after 2019, when the water here reduced, it became visible in satellite view. Of Lysakovsk in central Kazakhstan, on the edge of a lake, a very large pentagram was seen. Though the pentagram symbol has a vast history used in various cultures and religions, on social media, a conspiracy theory was running that it was used in satanic worship. But we should not forget that before 1991, Kazakhstan was part of the Soviet Union, and in the Soviet flag too we see a star. If this image is tracked in Earth archives, this symbol is also visible in 1985. It's possible it was made during the Soviet era. Archaeologists also say that maybe there was once a plan to make a lake view park here, in which the star symbol represents the Soviet Union. But today, this place lies completely deserted. Sudan's terrifying desert is known for its harsh but beautiful nature. But one strange thing seen on Earth left people astonished. A formation which from a distance looks like a very large human lip. This structure resembling lips is so large that it's difficult to judge it from ground level. Actually, it's just a play of geology which deceives our eyes. This mountain is 250 feet tall, and due to rock formations and different colors of sand, it looks like lips in satellite view. Let's now go to Australia's capital, Sydney, where in the Parramatta River, a floating forest is seen. But actually, if looked closely, it is a ship on which mangroves have naturally grown. A little internet search reveals its truth. The ship's name is SS Airfield, which was built in 1911. It was a cargo ship that mostly ran on the Australian coast. After serving for 61 years, when in 1972 its time ended, it was sent to the scrapyard of Homebush Bay, but they never actually scrapped it. Over time, a small mangrove forest emerged inside the ship, creating a beautiful contrast. Today, this place has become a famous spot for photographers and tourists. In a remote location in Finland beside the road, a field was made by cutting the forest. But in satellite view, small white dots are seen on this field. From above, this might not look interesting, but if we see the street view, these white dots actually look like this. Many people are seen in this field. But actually, these are scarecrows. Scarecrows are usually placed to keep birds away from crops. But here, their purpose is even more interesting. They are called the silent people. An artist named Rachel Kayla made these in 1994. They are dressed in real designer clothes. Their clothes are changed weekly, and cleaning is also done. For those passing by the road, this has become a famous spot. They can come to the local restaurant here and have lunch in front of this unique scene. In today's Syria, there was an ancient city named Ebla, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This satellite view was captured in 2011, where in these ancient ruins a civil war was ongoing. And during this time, people began looting this archaeological site. People found treasures here that were very valuable in the international market. Just 1 year later, when in 2012 this area's satellite image was released, it looked like this. Thousands, not hundreds of thousands of holes can be seen throughout the site. People used excavators to dig here and looted all the treasure. On the shores of North Russia, in the Barents Sea, satellite captured a strange thing. On the surface of the sea, 16 round-looking structures were seen connected to a boat with some wire or rope. On social media, some called it Russia's secret weapon. Some called it a missile launch pad. But if we go to historical images, every year their location changes, meaning this, whatever it is floating on water. Finally, upon asking ChatGPT, it was found that this is nothing but fish farming, where in a controlled environment, fish are grown. Similarly, these strange lines in the sea off the coast of New Zealand are actually part of sea farming, where mussels are cultivated. These farming lines hang in the water and mussels stick to them, absorbing natural nutrients to grow. This part of New Zealand is especially famous for mussel farming. Mussels are high-protein seafood and are also exported. To see the strangest thing in our list, we need to go to Algeria, in the middle of the Sahara Desert, where for miles there is no town or city. Here on the ground, some square lines can be seen which absolutely don't look natural. Each square is exactly 250 meters big and can be seen across millions of acres. But the surprising thing is not just these squares. If we zoom in a little more, we see that sand has been dug to make strange structures. The marks of wheels suggest this work was done using excavators. If lines are drawn along these strange diggings, they form a huge circular pattern. What is the real truth behind these squares and these weird-looking structures? Even if we assume this is some oil extraction process, then why has the process not ended? Because even in 1985's satellite images, these excavations, though faint, can be seen. However, if we talk about the square lines, they were made in 2020. If you can guess something about this, then do comment in the section. Hope you all like this video by Old Talks. See you in the next amazing video.